السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today I collected 2 or 3 hadith. It's about to the coronavirus. People around the world, mostly our Muslim brothers and sisters, most of the people, they're having a bad time right now for the disease which is running in our world. In this situation, everybody, most of the people, they are suffering for the bad cough and they are suffering for the bad flu. So most of them, their disease or their flu is not a disease, it's a flu. Their flu is not getting, better by taking the medicine, or they also don't get a lot of medicine from the pharmacy. In this situation, that I wants to, this can help you to save you from this kind of disease or all kind of trouble. That's why today I took 2-3 hadiths. I'm trying to reading that, and this is talking about the medicine, a medicine which is always, stay always we have in front of our, of our hands, because it's always stay in our home, in the showcase or in the in the kitchen. So the hadith is Sahih Bukhari, the chapter number 7, and the book number 76. It's hadith. It's mentioned. It's saying, I'm trying to read the English. I'm not going to read the Arabic. I'm gonna just go to the translation directly. Narrated Khalid bin Saad. We went out and Ghalib bin Abzar. We went out and Ghalib bin Abzar was accompanying us. He fell ill on the way, and when he arrived at Al-Madinah, he was still sick. Ibn Atik came to visit him and said to us, treat him with black cumin. Take 5 or 7 seeds and crush them, mix the powder with oil, and drop the resulting mixture into both nostrils. For Aisha radiallahu anha has narrated to me that she heard the Prophet ﷺ said, this black cumin is healing for all diseases except Asham. Aisha asked, what is Asham? He said, the death. In this hadith, Khalid bin Saad narrated that he's saying they went to any trouble with the Prophet ﷺ, and that they went out for any trouble, and their companion Ghalib bin Abzar, he became sick, and when they got out, they went out from the Al-Madinah and they went somewhere else, and they left Al-Ghalib as a sick in the Medina. When they come back, they found him Al-Ghalib still sick. Then, Abu Atiq come to visit him. Abu Atiq come to visit him too, and say to us that treat him with black cumin. That black cumin, in we know this is a black seeds, right? The very little seeds. We know the black cumin in Bangla, kalonji or kalojira, right? So the kalojira is a cure of all the disease. Is a cure for all disease except Ashams. The Ashams is a death. So how you gonna use that? The Prophet ﷺ teach us that he's saying that Prophet ﷺ said to him that you take 5 or 7 seeds from the black cumin. 5 or 7. Remember it, 5 or 7. Or take 5, nor 7. Anyone, you can take it. And make it powder. And crush it and make it powder. And mix it with the olive oil. Pure olive oil. Or you can use the zaytun oil, right? So olive oil. So mix it, and you can take something like the like this, something you put in the in this bucket over here, in this pot, and if you have in your home, put it on there and use it every drop on your 2 nose, okay, 2 nostril, okay, the 2 right here. You sleep and one drop, right? So couple drops you put on the nose and it's go inside, okay, and it's give you a heal from your disease. They have another hadith. This is a hadith of the black seed and olive oil, right? They have another hadith that Aisha narrated. Urwa, Aisha radiallahu anhu used to recommend a talbina. Talbina is any kind of talbina is called is for a sick and for such a person as grieved over a dead person. She used to say, I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, a talbina gives rest to the heart of the patient and make it active and relieves some of his sorrow and grief. So you can use the talbina. Talbina is any kind of melt food, right? Or any kind of the water food, like it's not a hard food. It's like very thin food, we can say in the boiled rice, or we can say it's called in Bangladesh, it's called jao, right? Okay, so talbina is a melt food. You can feed the patients the melt food. It's gonna good for the heart, and it's gonna give you a lot of inspiration to So they have another hadith. You can use these three ingredients that narrated Qais bin Mihsan. I heard the Prophet ﷺ said, treat with the Indian incense, for it has healing for 7 diseases. It is to be sniffed by one having through trouble, and to be put into one side of mouth of one suffering from pleurisy. Okay, so we can understand from these 3 hadiths. So they have 3 medicine: black cumin and olive oil, which is gonna be mixed with the black cumin powders and olive oil, and you're gonna put your nostril, okay, for the patients. The second is you can use the talbina, any melt food, right? This is the second medicine. It's good for the heart. Black seeds is good for the any kind of fever or any kind of disease, you know. And third things is you can use the Indian incense, which is it's called Indian incense. It's called that. It's a chandan. It's called chandan wood. Okay, it's called chandan wood. You can use that for the chandan wood. Give me a second. Let me find out for you that what is this. It's a wood. It's called the chandan wood. Chandan wood. It's a 7610, right? 7610. Okay, so it's a it's a chandan wood. So they have it say that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said you can use the chandan wood, Indian chandan wood, and you gonna burn it and take the smoke from your nose. You can take this the smoke of the chandan from your nose, and it's gonna give you healing from your throat problems. Okay, it's gonna give you throat problems and all other kind of like if you have a like the knee pain or any kind of pain you have in your body, is gonna give you the cure, inshallah. And keep the trust on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will give you the cure, inshallah. And keep trust on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And every healing, every medicine is not work until Allah don't want. So keep trust on Allah. In the name of Allah, use this medicine, the black seed with the olive oil, talbina, any kind of melt food, or rice with the water. Or third things is you can use the chandan wood, and you can take the smoke of the chandan wood by your nose. It's gonna give you your throat problems. It's gonna heal for your throat problems. So this is it. May Allah give you the rest from your disease. May Allah give you more hidayah. May Allah give you to keep patience on this situation, and may Allah give all of the Muslim ummah the safe from this kind of disease, and may Allah keep whole Muslim worlds and whole human beings in the world keep safe from this coronavirus situation. So wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.